Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to week 14. This is the final regular season week of this year's fantasy football season. Of course, there's a lot more things that go on after this for people that are not going to make the playoffs. They still have a lot of stuff to do because the off season would have started, and that, my friend, is where some things happen as well. It's an all year round season or all year round league, so hey, it's going to be fun. It's been fun so far, right? I hope everybody's enjoyed it. I sure have. I love being a commissioner of this league. Anyway, guys, this is week 14, and right now, looks like a few of you have a chance. Two of you actually have a chance to be in the playoffs and to actually have a better chance of getting to the playoffs than the other two. Rodney, you have a chance, and Jonathan, you have a chance. That bad start you had to start the year, it can all be erased if you just win this weekend. And if the other guy loses. Asking for a lot. You don't control your own destiny, by all means. Neither do I, and neither does Rodney. So, what do you do? Guys, the first matchup we're going to talk about is the 11-2 Buckeye Nation against the 6-7 Corn-Fed Fatties. Whoo! Brian, Aaron Rodgers, man, I tell you what, he's been doing real good. He's been doing real good. So's Antonio Brown, Kelvin Benjamin, Mark Ingram's come out of his shell finally. 49ers defense kind of iffy here and there, depending on who they're playing. I see this is going to be a close matchup. Brandon, you got Eli Manning in your lineup. You got Matt Forte in there. Matt Forte is going to have a good game in the morning. Cowboys play the Bears. Thursday night football. I'm pretty sure the game's going to suck. But I'm going to watch it no matter what. You got Randall Cobb. You got Alshon Jeffrey, who was listed as questionable. Jimmy Graham, he got 0 points for you last week. You would have thought that. Jimmy Graham with none. Anyway, projected at this one is 139 to 135. Good luck to both of you guys. The next matchup, we are going to talk about the 7-6 Colorado Reapers and the 4-9 Colorado Antlers. A Colorado rivalry. Mrs. Commish just walked in the house. Anyway, a Colorado rivalry we have here. So, Mike versus Mark. Yeah, Peyton Manning there for you, Mike. Andrew Luck for you, Mark. This might come down to quarterback play in this matchup. You never know. Frank Gore, Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell's up here. Lamar Miller, Bobby Rainey. Lamar Miller's up here. It could go either way. LaFell's doing good. A.J. Green's doing good. This is a close matchup. The projections are off on this. I think it'll be tied. I think I might have to go to a tiebreaker. 121 to 107 is projected on this. We're going to standings here in a second just to let everybody know what they need to do this weekend or what needs to happen for them to get to the playoffs. Next matchup, the Fairway Flyers versus the Hooligans. That's the 5-8, almost going to get to the playoffs. Fairway Flyers against the 3-10, got nothing else to lose, Hooligans. Ryan Tannehill for you there, Jonathan's been doing very well. Well, I mean, he has. I can't believe it. Tannehill is up there this year. He's doing better than Romo did. Well, last week, anyway. Drew Brees for you, Chris. Hey, where's he at, man? Where are the Saints? But sub 500. Jamal Charles, however, been doing good. Fred Jackson's kind of, up there. Steve Smith, Sammy Watkins. If he can actually hold on to the ball, he holds on to the ball, but if he don't celebrate before he gets in the end zone, he could be a little better. I'm not going to live that down. Anyway, guys, that's looking to be a close matchup as well. So good luck to both of you. Jonathan, you got to win. Man, you need help for somebody else to lose for you to be in the playoffs. Next matchup, we have me versus the 6-7 Cake Standers versus the 11-2 Big Blue World Champs and Jeremy. Now, I saw you today, Bubba, and I wish you good luck. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I am starting Romo in the morning. I'm starting Forsett, McCoy, Murray. I got all the guys in there I normally have. I doubt Romo's going to do a 3-point gamer on me again. For you, Jeremy, I mean, you got Jordy Nelson in there, Demaryius Thomas, Greg Olson. Odell Beckham? I mean, come on. These guys are on the rise here. Jordy Nelson's always been up there, and so's Demaryius Thomas and Olsen. But Odell Beckham, wow. He's a pretty good catcher. Yeah, pretty good receiver. Yeah, good luck to you, Jeremy. 151 to 143 is the projection on that one. Last matchup we're going to talk about is division rivals, Death by Taxes and the Ass-Kicking Chickens. Dave versus Rodney. Now, Dave, I know you're in Hawaii right now, and I have no idea what time it is there. Rodney, I know where you're at, and I know what time it is here. Guys, it's time for you to set your lineups. Rodney, you got Asiata in there and Denard Robinson. I don't know what the hell you're doing. You have a chance to jump me in the standings, but you have to win this week. You have to beat Dave. I'm hoping that Dave beats you so I can stay in my, 5 or 6 seed. We'll see what happens. Come on, Dave. Tom Brady for you, Rodney, been doing very well. He didn't outplay Aaron Rodgers last week when the Patriots faced the Packers, but he did play well. Matt Ryan for you, Dave. Hey, he showed up last week. He started doing a little better. Arian Foster, hopefully his injury, he's getting past it. Hopefully he has some good rushing yards and a couple of touches. DeAndre Hopkins for you, Rodney. Wow, what a game he had last week. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, also got Megatron in there. He came through. And Golden Tate, he didn't do as good as Megatron, but he was there. And he was a force to be reckoned with. Anyway, that's it, guys. 147 to 129 is the projection for that final matchup. Now, we're going to talk about the playoffs. Next week, we'll start the playoffs. After this week is over, I will look on there and I will seed the 1 through 6 seeds in each division. Well, 1 through 3 seeds in each division. The way it's going to work is the number 1 seed from NFC and the number 1 seed from AFC will have bye weeks. The 3 seed and the 6 seed will play. The 4th seed and the 5th seed will play. The winner of the 3rd seed and 6th seed will play seed number 1 of the NFC. Yeah, I got a little ways to do that because there's calculations of total points scored versus overall winning percentage. That's how I'm going to seed these guys. So if you have a better winning percentage, like you, Dave, and who is it? Brandon, I think. No, wow. Mike, you are at 7-6. Dave, you're at 7-6. So it'll come down to, if both of y'all win, it'll come down to total points scored between you two to see which one of you is number 3 and which one of you is number 4. Same for you, Brian and Jeremy. Total points scored, if y'all both win this weekend, will be determined on how much points scored. Right now, Jeremy, you're up by, let's see, there's 31. You're up by 47 points on Brian right now, but y'all are both 11-2. As for the 5th and 6th seed, as of right now, it would be me and Brandon. But if Brandon loses and Jonathan wins, actually, it would depend on how many points Jonathan scored to see if he could get in there. Because if Brandon scored more points than Jonathan throughout the year, then Brandon would win the tiebreaker for the total points scored. As far as in my division, in the AFC, Rodney, you're a little bit behind. You're about 75 to 80 points behind me right now. So if you were to win and I were to lose, we would have the same record. Of course, that would depend on how many points total we've scored for the year to determine which one of us is in the playoffs. But anyway, guys, we'll determine that on Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, and we'll get that squared away. But guys, happy football watching. I will see you guys later, and this is the last regular season game. Sorry, Chris and Mark. Maybe next year. But we'll talk to you guys on Tuesday.